Welcome back. In this video, we're going to prove the following result. We assume that 2n plus 1 is a perfect square, then n plus 1 is the sum of two perfect squares. Okay, so here we have some terms that we need to define. What's a perfect square? It's a number that we can write as a is n squared. Okay. So 25 is a perfect square because we can write it as 5 squared. Okay. So that's the definition here. And now we're gonna prove that if 2n with n in n is a perfect square, then n plus 1 is the sum of two perfect squares. How can we do that? Okay. So basically we can start by playing with the definition and we see what we can get. Okay, so here we have this assumption that 2n plus 1 is a perfect square. That means what? That means that we can write 2n plus 1 as sum a square. Okay, that's the definition that we saw earlier. Okay, but this one here, 2n plus 1 is an odd number, okay, for any n in n. Okay, so it's always odd. Okay, you can prove it by playing on n. Okay, if n can be written as 2k or n can be written as 2k plus 1, and we always get an odd number. Okay, and the key is that if this is an odd number, then a is an odd number. Okay, this means that a is an odd number as well. Okay, can prove that one as well. Okay, so here we can change the strategy. So if a is an odd number, then a can be written as 2k plus 1. Okay, therefore we have 2n plus 1 is 2k plus 1 squared, and we expand this one, we get 4k squared plus 4k plus 1. Okay, so here we get 2n is, by taking minus 1 from both sides, is 4k squared plus 4k, and if we divide by 2, we get n is 2k squared plus 2k. Now, if we what we do is we add 1 to both sides, we're gonna see something. Okay, if we do that, okay, let's add 1 to both sides. We're gonna get n plus 1 is 2k squared plus 2k plus 1. Here we are almost done because we want to find then that n is the sum of two squares. All we can do here is that we can split these 2k squared. We can do k squared plus k squared plus 2k plus 1. So here we have k squared. What about this? So we know this is just k plus 1 squared. And therefore, we have written n plus 1 as the sum of k squared plus k plus 1 squared. So that means k is a perfect square, and k plus 1 is a perfect square because we can square. Okay? So that means we have shown that hence n plus 1 is the sum of two perfect squares. And I think that's it. There is nothing else that we can do. Okay, is there any other way that we can do? So this is enough. This is using the fact of that we use the definition of perfect square, and we use the fact that if a, so here, so this is, we didn't show this one. So if a squared is odd, then a is odd. Okay. And also, we know the definition of an odd number. Odd number can be written as 2k plus 1. Even number can be written as 2 times some k. Okay, and we know that. We know all this. Okay, and I think that's it. Thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. Thank you.